area of a circle, or rather the area part of a circle. Well, to do this, we're going to have to just recap how we calculate the area of a circle. You would need the radius, and the area is pi r squared. We're also going to look at circumference, so circumference would be pi times diameter, or in other words, 2 times the radius times pi, usually written as 2 pi r. Now, we're not interested in a full circle now, we're going to look at part of a circle. The area and circumference is going to depend on the size of this angle. In my example, I'm going to call this 125 degrees. We're going to calculate first the area, then the circumference. Now you have to think kind of what fraction of a circle I've got. It's easy enough if you've just got a quarter of a circle, because you could just quarter your answers. But our fraction is a little bit more awkward than that. You have to remember that a full circle is 360 degrees. We have 125 out of 360. Now you can just write it as that, don't bother simplifying it. For the area, you times that fraction by the usual formula. Now the way I normally do this is times by the top, so it's 125 times pi times the radius squared. I didn't actually give this circle a radius, so let's do that. Let's just call it 6 centimetres. So it's going to be 6 times 6. And then just divide by 360, divide by the bottom of the fraction. As I've said before, it doesn't actually matter what order you do any of this in, as long as you get it all in there. So let's just check if we can get the same answers. So we have 125. I'm going to use the pi button on my calculator, but you could use 3.14 times 6 squared divided by 360. 39.3 centimetres squared. Now for the circumference, when I say circumference, it is this length, this arc length, that we are going to find. If you want the perimeter of the full shape, you just add the radiuses on, but we're just interested in this arc length. Now the same principle applies, you just take the fraction, 125 over 360, times it by the formula, 2 pi r. And away you go. So I'm going to do 125 times 2 times pi times 6, and just divide it by 360 at the end. Again, we can just check we get the same answer. Using the pi button, and I get just over 13 centimetres. Okay, that's just the length, not an area, so just centimetres there.